actually, ooh, I thought we were already live on there. All right, here we go. Welcome to the show. All right, everybody. If you can let me know that you can hear me all right, that'd be helpful. We got Troy Franken with us today, and we're doing Gator. We're doing Gator all week long. So, if you could let me know if you've never had Gator, or if you have had Gator, did you like it? Did you not like it? And what didn't you, or what did you like about it? That'd be cool. But today, we're just doing like Gator nuggets, right? What's up, Chris? Can you hear me all right? Jennifer Bates, what's up? Let me know if you can hear me. That way I know if I need to fix something before I go too far. So, you want to say hi, Troy?
Hello. Peace family.
There he goes. All right, so he's in our Grill Beast group. He's the son of Kenny Franken. Forgot his first name for a second. Jason, what's up? Shannon, Lee. Who else we got? Okay, you can hear me all right. So look, this is Gator Week. Not like, it's Gator Week here. That's it. So like today, we're doing, these are Gator nuggets, right? Basically it's white meat out of the gator tail, or jaws. Okay. So we're gonna skewer. I'm gonna marinate these while we're putting the slaw together. We're gonna skewer them, throw them on the grill, and I'm gonna talk about some of this other gator that I have going on too. Here we go. Take that. So during the week, we are gonna have. We're going to be doing gator loins. We're going to be doing frog legs. I know it's not gator, but I'm excited about doing the frog legs. We have gator brats. And we have gator ribs. Right? So we're going to be doing those this week. And this is the package of the gator white meat that I have on the board here. And then, at the end of the week, we're going to do a gator tail, all right? And we're going to talk a whole lot about, like, what is in the gator tail. Actually, I tell you right now, there's actually 4 loins in a gator tail. You got 2 top, left and right loin, and then the underneath loins are actually the tenderloins. They call that the jelly. I don't know why they call it the jelly, but they do. I guess because jelly's good. So anyway, Pat's calling me right here. Pat always handles the questions, and he kind of feeds the questions to me on my earpiece. So if you have a question, ask, and we'll try to do our best to answer it. How you doing, Mike? Chris? Yeah, so yeah, we're going to enjoy all the gator meat. So we're going to, by the end of the week, we're probably going to be sick of gator meat. I don't know. But I've already had it the other night. I did gator on skewers. And then I even heated it up the next day because I didn't eat it all. And it was great heated up. And today we're going gator tacos. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with that. We're going to make it pretty much, the gator's going to be made pretty much the way we did it the other day, right? Let me get my gloves on here. So, in case you're trying to get some of the Beast Armor gloves, I think we are out of the extra large right now. We have plenty of larges. What's how you're wearing? He's wearing large. He's wearing large.
They fit fine.
He's a big dude, so
they stretch.
Right, they stretch. The mediums, I think we have like a few boxes left. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take, and this is a pound of gator meat right here, and like it's all white meat, right? Like by white meat, you know, it might have like a little pinkish in there, right? That's considered white meat, but it's not the red meat. The red meat you get, it's the tough and gristly part of the gator. If you don't know how to cook it, you don't want it. Like Asian markets and Asian restaurants get it all the time because they know what to do with it. The regular American restaurants, they don't really take the time to really make it taste good, I guess.
Right.
All right, so look, I have the gator meat. I have some olive oil. A good bit of olive oil in there. We'll squeeze some limes in here. See. Actually, one lime might be enough. That was very juicy. So that might be good for this one. Yep. Alright. Now, today I'm using the Uncontrolled Hooked by Casa M. Casa M designs their seasonings to where you add your own salt, right? Because some people like a lot of salt, some people don't like a lot of salt. And I really like that because there's so many seasonings you get and you put too much and it's just over salted. And basically what you're getting with a lot of seasonings is expensive salt because it has so much salt in it and they're charging you basically $1 an ounce. Right. And salt is the cheapest thing ever. That's why they load it up with salt. It makes it look like it's a lot when really it's a lot of salt and a little bit of seasoning. All right, so have that. I'm going to kind of guess on how much to put in here. And I did try this out the other day, and it is good. I've only used it one time so far. Let me see how this looks. Oh. Hey man, do you want to hit salt on that?
Sure.
Yeah. And then pepper too. Nice. Thank you very much. So, got that mixed up nice. And throw just a little bit more olive oil in here. The other night when I did it, I didn't put quite enough olive oil in there. So, this should be good. You know what? We'll take them to another line in here. That'll give us some more juice to it. Right, no, turn that around. Cool. That's good. The first time I ever used it, I did the exact same thing.
I've never used one.
And I was like, why didn't this thing work? So, alright, so we have a whole lime in here. That's going to help that seasoning penetrate really fast. And it's going to just add some more tenderization to the meat, too. Alright, so this is going to sit there for just a couple minutes. Now, while that's sitting there, we're going to throw our slaw together. And our slaw it's really a basic slaw. Honestly, don't even know the name of it. I got it from a friend of mine. She thought it would go really good with this, so we're going to give it a shot, see what happens. So basically, where's that big bowl? Right here. I'm going to toss it in this, okay? So we have, what was that, a couple cups?
10 ounces.
10 ounces of slaw, right? We have, oh, you know what, I got the list right here. So look, I'm going to read off the list and then just dump it in. So 2 tablespoons of olive oil, right? We have 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. Is that this? Mm-hmm. You can't even tell it's in here. So pour that in there. Then you have 2 limes. So we need to squeeze 2 limes. Get that in there solid like that. All right, do you want to squeeze the other 3 sides? Now it calls for a 1/4 cup of red onion, but she said she cuts some of that back and adds green onion to it too. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to add all the red onion. Add like 2/3 of it, and then like a nice handful of green onion. Maybe a little bit more. All right, cilantro. You got a 1/4 cup of cilantro. All right. And 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Oh, so if you guys have not shared the feed yet, please share the feed. I appreciate it. And so the real recipe actually calls for smashed up avocados, but we are cubing them, and that's what she told me she also does. And so I'm going to mix this first, and then we'll mix in the avocados. All right, so I'll mix it with my hands. So we are going to take, and this is going to be what we put on our tacos. All right, so let's see. All right, go ahead and toss those. So this is 2 whole ripe avocados. So we're just going to toss that easy, just so it can marinate in here. And then we'll take and put all that in a nice clear bowl. Alright, so while this is marinating, we'll get the gator meat together, and then we'll start grilling. Alright, so does anybody have any questions yet? Nobody's saying anything? There's no chat or nothing? I was going to say, is there alright, is anybody on here? Alright. Oh, hey Kenny, your dad's on here. All right, Bayou Rick, what's up? Bayou Rick doesn't like avocado, but I don't know if he's ever had an avocado. Gator tacos, that's right, gator tacos. All right, so this is, I mean, it's only been marinating for a few minutes, but it has a lot of lime juice and all that. So we're gonna stir these up and get everything going. So we get a fresh pair of gloves on. Just load them up curry. Oh yeah, they're very juicy, good. And just like run them all the way down to here. What'd you say, Pat? What's up, Brian? What's up? So look, I do want to do a couple of shout outs real quick. And we got we got a Josh King. He's a tactical safety specialist in the United States Marine Corps. He sent me a email yesterday. I actually replied back to him this morning. Also, Uncle Lou's Barbecue on Instagram. He just sent me a sticker. Y'all should look him up and follow him too. I just started following him, I guess a couple weeks ago. Anyway, let me help Troy get some skewers done here. They're juicy. So I was contemplating whether to do these on the skewers today or the skillet, because I did them on the skewers the other day, and then in the last minute I said, you know what, I'm doing skewers again. So if it's like really long and floppy like this one, just kind of like double it up. Yep. All right, cool. And as you can see, I have some help today, and it's actually like a ton of help. So Troy actually cut up all this stuff. So while I was over there just working on the computer. This is the tail. Yeah, this is the tail meat. So the loins come from the tail. A lot of the white meat. So here, I should correct that a little bit. This could have a little bit of jaw meat in it. So if you go to our Grillbeast Foods website, I just started listing this stuff, and you'll see some of it doesn't have pictures yet because I haven't cooked it yet. All right, so throughout the week, I'm going to be doing the ribs, loin, all that kind of stuff, and then by the end of the week, I'll have pictures for everything. We also can do whole gators, like no matter where you live in the United States, we can send you a whole gator. And you'll notice that we don't have any 4-foot gators, right? And we don't have any 8-foot gators. So 4-foot gators, I don't have those because a 4-foot gator doesn't have, like, for the money, you're not getting as much for your money. So we decided to not even carry the 4-foot gators. So you have 5, 6, and 7. Why don't we have 8, 9, and 10? Because when a gator hits 8 feet, when it gets over 8 feet, that's when it starts getting the red meat. And we're going to talk about the red meat, and I'm going to show you red meat, what it looks like. And it's really tough, gristly, and it's hard to work with. It's normally in the legs and in the belly. So, like I said, a lot of that meat usually goes to Asian markets, and it's not like it's crap meat. So you have to know how to work with it is the thing. So, So anyway, what else? Oh, we have gator brats. We have gator loin, gator ribs. So you'll see, like, you can get ribs. Your choices are like 1 to 1.5 pounds, 1.5 to 2 pounds. You know, we haven't priced out like that because it's not like beef or pork or whatever where you have animals. Here, we should probably just put all these in one. Where you have animals that are raised to a certain size and taken to the slaughterhouse, right? Gators are all different sizes when they're caught and processed. So you can't just have like loins that are going to be all the same size. I have a bunch of loins. None of them are the same size. There's some are big, some are, like the ribs. Like I brought out an average size rib, but I also have a rib that's almost 4 pounds. It's like ginormous. It's freaking big. So yeah. What's up, Tom? You waiting for some gator meat? Tyler's out. See, look, Tyler's hawking the food. She hasn't been out here in a long time, so she's wanting this gator meat. She missed out on it the other day. She missed out on it Friday night and Saturday because she was sleeping Friday night. She was tired. And then Saturday, she had to go to Civil Air Patrol.
No, Saturday I was also sleeping.
No, I did that after you left. So she was at Civil Air Patrol. Remember? That was yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was at Civil Air Patrol all day yesterday, and so she missed out. So if she's here on time, like, I wouldn't go far because it's going to get cooked, and then it's going to be gone. All right, so I got the grill. It's rocking at like 375. So you can do these pieces like this. You can do them hot and fast. And then what you'll notice is just with all meat, it will stick at first. But when it's done, I don't know if you can hear the sizzle from all the way over there. I probably should have taken one of these up there. I'll take that one up there. Floyd's drinking coffee. Floyd don't drink. So this is, I don't know, can you see this really good?
I can.
So that's the meat. It's all seasoned and all that. So let me throw this on there. So this will take, can y'all hear the sizzle from the grill? All right, so, wait, we got a piece here. Got a couple pieces. I'm going to spread that.
Yeah, a little small.
All right, so, thanks. So now what do we do, right? I can show you the gator meat, and we can talk about gator a little bit. I should have brought that red meat out here. I actually meant to. But if you didn't see, I got to really pay attention because I got to make sure that gets turned. Do the Beast Armor gloves fit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then that way you can turn those. And just, when you go to turn them, if they stick, they're not ready.
All
Right? So, like I showed everybody earlier, like this is the gator tail, right? So why do we carry gator tail? Now some people might not be able to fit a whole gator in their pit, right? So like just because it's a 5 or a 6 foot gator doesn't mean you need a pit that's 5 or 6 foot long. Okay, because these things bend around. So you can fit a 6 foot gator into a 3 foot pit. Okay, so just know that, right? Or like a 5 foot gator in the 3 foot pit too, right? Mine is only 2 foot wide. So I would have to go down to a 4 foot gator. And a 4 foot gator is not worth the price per pound because you're not getting as much meat on that. It's a lot of bone and stuff like that because they're not developed good enough. So for people like that, or people that may not want a whole gator, you can go to a gator tail, right? A gator tail. I mean, look, I can fit this in my grill, and it's the best part of the gator anyway. So just get a gator tail. This is a medium-sized rib. This is like 3 1/4 pounds. So it's like a little over average probably. What size gator this came off of, I honestly just don't know. I can find out though. But here's the thing. Are you ready to turn?
Yeah.
How are you looking?
Good.
I know they're smelling good. Oh yeah, you're looking good. So here's the other thing about the gator. It's let me kind of hold this thing up. So you might ask, like most places, like almost everything that I've looked up, almost everybody has all farm raised gator. Now that's all well and good, but you know when you go to buy chicken, right? And you buy regular chicken that's been in a feed house, or you get free range chicken, right? The free range chicken is always better. And so the way we get our gator, they're wild. So they're like free range gators, right? There's no hormones. So whatever, when they have them on the farm, just like mass production on cattle and all that, they feed them with hormones and all kinds of stuff to get them to bulk up as much as they can get it. And that's the way the farm raised gators are. That whatever they're feeding them is going to have something in it to help bulk them up faster because they need to process them. All right. So our people, they go out and they get gators in the wild. There's no hormones. They do not put any preservatives in the meat. It is straight meat. They don't do any what's called dipping. I talked about the dipping the other day, right? And dipping is a few different things. Dipping is mixing red meat with white meat. Okay, so you put bad meat along in with the good meat. Dipping is also injecting the meat with I can't get the daggone name right. It's like textile phosphate something. I don't know. I have to get the name straight and write it down on a note so I don't forget it. So none of our gator meat has any of that stuff. So I don't know. That's why we're dealing with the people we're dealing with. What's up? Oh,
Just waiting for that meat.
right. She's ready for the meat.
Yeah, maybe next
So, and just since we're already talking about all this, these are our bullfrog legs.
What?
Same thing. They are wild caught. So there's no hormones. They're not fed anything with hormones or anything like that. I'm going to be cooking some of these up hopefully this week. And that'll break up the gator that I'm going to eat. All right, Pat said he's got a couple questions. Dude, I don't know that we can ship gator. So, Rockin' who? Oh, Rockin' Ryan. Rockin' Ryan. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't know that we can. I'm going to guess that we cannot ship to Canada. That's my guess. Because you know what I mean. I don't know. I can check, but I don't know that can happen. Oh, so you know what? I don't know. That is a 3.5 pound. That's a 3.5 pound tail. I'm gonna. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what's. Yeah, it might need to be turned again. Let's see what it looks like. It might need to be turned. Yeah, maybe a minute more. Maybe a minute more. All right. frog legs. Yeah, so the frog legs gonna be rocking probably towards the end of the week, middle of the week, and we're gonna do those all kinds of ways. So, that is gonna be. I need questions. Nobody has any questions? It will not have a wooden handle now. I think it needs a little bit more salt. What do you think? We are going to put these back on just another minute. How'd that piece taste to you? Taste it?
It's good. Yeah, very good.
And then the tortillas, always heat those up, get the flour taste on them. Tyler has a question.
What's a bullfrog?
You know what a frog is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bigger frog.
Okay.
That's the best way to explain it. All right, so. So gator meat is very lean, right? And somebody mentioned fat in a gator the other night, and I really had to check on some stuff to really understand how to talk about the fat on the gator. But so gators, the fat, like they don't have fat all through the meat like beef does, right? On gator, you have the meat and you have the hide, and the fat is in between there. So they defat the meat. Basically, they carve the fat off of the meat, okay? Because the fat is a layer on top of the meat. All right, so we're gonna hook up some tortillas. You want to take care of the tortillas? All right, got tongs right here. It's nice having somebody here helping. I'll tell you that. Gloves right here. So let me show you these real quick, and then I'm gonna make a sauce up to put with these, so you can see how good the meat looks. I taste it, but gator meat doesn't take long. Now, if it's a thick piece of gator where you can put a probe in it, it's going to be 160. That's the temp you want, right? But these small pieces, they're not big enough to put a probe in. If you undercook gator, it's tough. If you overcook gator, it's tough. So, like the gator I cooked the other night, it was just done because it was good and it was tender, but it was just perfect to where the next day I actually threw it in a skillet, heated it back up, and it was really tender. So I must have got it just right at the perfect amount of time. All right, so I'm gonna make. So gator is, depending on who you ask and which part of the gator you're eating. One part, it could be very similar to like a pork chop. Another part could be very similar to the white meat on chicken, the chicken breast. Or some people even say they think it favors like a rabbit. I don't taste the rabbit in it, but hey, I love rabbit. Actually, I plan on trying to source some rabbit and selling rabbit too. I love rabbit. I haven't had rabbit in years. I had a girlfriend in high school, and her stepfather cooked the best rabbit that I'd ever had in my life, and his name was Fats. My brother, so he used to own the Log Cabin. There was a bar down there on the Eastern Shore that used to be kind of like a rough place people used to go. and he was the owner of that. Yeah, right. Yeah, we kind of grew up in the. Oh, that's another story. Yeah, right, in the Blue Lantern. All right, so look, I'm gonna make a little sauce that we can put on here if we want. Like, so basically, this is very simple. 2 heaping spoons of mayo, right? Set that aside. I'm going to put some chain reaction, some Casa M chain reaction in it. I like to kind of hit it hard, right? And then I'm going to take and put some Sriracha in it. I'm going to take and hit it with some lime. You know what I need? I need a whisk. There should be like a smaller whisk. So I'm going to put some lime in there. So, what else? Oh yeah, some salt, some pepper. In case y'all ain't noticed, I haven't measured anything. This is like the one thing I can do that I don't have to actually measure. Usually I measure everything.
I'll pull these off the skewer.
Yeah. If you can pull those off, I'll just pile the meat right on top. That was the raw meat.
Oh.
Yeah, you can pile it right on top of this board. So you just mix this up, and if it still tastes like mayonnaise, you just keep adding stuff until you get that taste out of it. That's basically it, man. If you don't have lime, you can use like apple cider vinegar. Alright, it still tastes like mayo to me. So I'm gonna put some more Casa M, some more Sriracha, and maybe some more lime. Look at that meat. That meat looks delicious. You want to taste this?
Sure.
Good. Think it needs anything else?
No, it's good.
All right, so we got that. Can you throw this in the fridge? Sure. Appreciate it. All right, so we're about ready to build some tacos. Tyler's gone too. So.
Right here.
No, Tyler's not here. All right. Put another pair of gloves on. All right, we got the tortillas. Tyler might have to wait till we get pictures. Let me show you. Hold up, hold. Had to give her a nugget. All right, so that's the meat. All right, so let's build a couple tacos. Let me mix this slaw again. So if the gator, so here's, okay, so somebody asked, do different parts of the gator taste gamey? So one of the things that you need to make sure of if you go out and kill a gator is you need to bleed it, like right away, right? You cut its throat, let it bleed out. And that's pretty much with any wild animal. I'm not really a hunter, but I do know that. And I do know the people who we get our gator meat from, they do that. What you can do when you get gator meat, if you're not sure if they did that, you can soak the gator meat in water for at least 24 hours and just rinse it out a couple times, just soak in cold water. And then the other part of that is whether it's you're getting white meat or red meat, right? So the red meat's going to taste not as good. And hold on. Trying to think what I'm doing here. I don't know if this needs the sauce or not. You like spicy or not spicy?
I like spicy.
Alright, so. Too much of that. So what do you think? Put some of that on there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Alright. There you go. He's the taste tester. He's first.
Oh boy.
Tyler's hawking him. How's the slaw?
Excellent.
Alright, I haven't even tasted the slaw yet. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna make me one. Tyler, you want to share this one with me? Because I'm gonna be running my mouth. I won't have time to eat it. I just want to bite real quick. And then we need to make sure we have these for pictures. So, let me get my taste in here. The only thing I might do different with the slaw is add more avocado.
That's a good touch. I like the avocado.
Yeah. Was that too much sauce or right amount
No,
or
it's
what?
good.
Okay. All right. So, I don't know if you can see the meat. I don't know how the lighting is, but good.
Very good.
I'm glad I did the sauce with it. The sauce goes with it good. So Dan, oh, so Dan, I'm glad you said that. I'm actually going to do that. A boudin stuffed gator loin. So I'm going to do that this week. So it's funny you said that. So I don't know if you guys have been seeing the post where people have gotten the boudin and the crawfish pies. Everybody is, we have not had not one single complaint about the food. So, hey Tyler, here, come get this. He's gonna have more after I take pictures, all right? You just drop some. That's pretty much it. Holy crap. 45 minutes. How many people are on that? As soon as it's over, I'll make the rest tacos and we'll eat the rest. I just gotta take some pictures.
Yep.
So anyway, I hope you all learned something about Gator today. Did you learn anything about Gator? Did you learn anything about Gator?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's good.
So yeah, all right. So cool. So we're gonna have Gator all week long. I'm gonna be doing Gator tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna know what I'm doing until I wake up. All right. So, or at least the night before, maybe in case I need to get it. I gotta get it out and thaw it out. What's up, Phil? Haven't seen you, bud. Frank Carter, boudin. Frank Carter got some boudin. I'm telling you, everybody loves the boudin. I got to go meet the guy today to re-up on the boudin. Kenny Franken, how you doing? Judy says the crawfish pies are wonderful. Awesome. So, what else we got? Let me scroll through here. Jason, what's going on, bud? Russell Nutt. What else? Phil. Frank. All right. Shannon. You know what? I don't know, but I do want to have pheasants. Did you eat that? Was it good? All right, so Tyler liked it, so it's Tyler approved. It really was good. Tyler, Pat said hi. That's it. Unless there's any questions, I'm done.
Will you go good with my ramen?
So, is something burning?
Maybe this stuff off the.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. I smelled something burning. I don't know what the heck. So who is it that lives over by the Amazon? Oh, and if Fred is on here, Fred, I wanted to get back to you last night, but by the time we got done with dinner, getting the kitchen cleaned up with the kids and all that, it was like 10:30 at night, and I was out, man. But I'm calling you like right after we get off the air here and get cleaned up. I'll call you back, and we'll talk about that gator meat you want. So we have a guy that lives near the Amazon and wants to know about recipes. Oh, okay. So look, dude, if you kind of keep up all week, I'm going to be talking about gator and how to cook gator all week long. So every time I do a live feed, if you can be on, look, the live feeds don't go away. They stay there forever. So you can always go back and like, I don't have anything like ready for you right now, but we're probably going to put it together like, just like I did beer can chicken secrets. I'll put together alligator secrets. So a little ebook or something for people. And so anyway, what else? Anything else? So Jason, come on, that's a serial killer 101. So I don't know what Jason's talking about. Good morning. Butterfly loin stuffed with closed up basket weave bacon. Yeah, so yeah, when I do the loin and I stuff it, I'm gonna do a weave, a bacon on it, and then I'll do a butcher's tie and show people how to. I did that once before because I know I see a lot of people using the butcher's twine and they kind of like just like circle it around or do a bunch of knots when really there's a like little slip tie thing you can do all the way through it, and it makes it nice. It's easy once you do it, and you know, you'll see how easy it is. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Unless there's any last minute questions. Tyler has a question.
Will it go good with my ramen?
Will gator go good with ramen? No. You should never eat gator again. So anyway. All right. Peace out, everybody. Love you. Thanks a lot for showing up. Thanks, Troy, for helping me out. And oh, yeah, that's right. Troy's actually here to collect one of these barrel houses. So last week I said something about I'm trying to get rid of one of them because I don't need two, and Troy actually lives right down the street, so he's coming and claiming it. So so he'll be cooking on the barrel. So and he won't be sorry he's got it either. I know he won't. All right. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Peace out, and watch every day this week. We'll be doing something about gator. All right. Bye.